Hey everyone, Mustang Doctor here. Just doing a walkthrough video of the Resonator Delete on this 2017 GT350. Here I've got the resonator that we already cut out. Got the heat shield that we had to take off the resonator as well to put the new one on. We'll get under the car here in a minute. I'll show you guys that. But just kind of wanted to show you the way the resonator sits in here. And this thing is heavy compared to the Delete. We purchased a Shifteck Resonator Delete kit, which I think is awesome. Shifteck is amazing. Products are great, very inexpensive and really high quality. So basically the way this resonator sits in is like this. It comes out of the cat downpipes, if you want to call it, into this section here, into the X-pipe portion of it, which is extremely restricted compared to the Shifteck one I'll show you guys in a minute. And then of course into the resonators and back. And basically what you've got to do is you just got to cut just about half an inch to an inch below that weld mark in the back. The front's clamped, so you're going to use the stock clamps again. And then Shifteck gives you a really awesome rear clamp assembly. One thing to point out, and a lot of people I noticed online, didn't realize this, but these ends butt right up to the downpipe portion, which comes in after the cats. I'll show you guys in a second. It butts right up. It doesn't slide over it like the back section does on the aftermarket setup. And then of course the back section on the stock resonator is welded in, as you can see. But this Shifteck option is a no weld option, and most of them are. But to point out, the factory clamp actually covers it, and that's what clears the gap, so there's no air leak. And then Shifteck gives you an awesome set of rear clamps that also eliminate any air leak at all as well. So the cutting's probably the hardest part on this, honestly, especially if you don't have a lift and you got to get under your car with jack stands. It's kind of a pain. You've got to use a you got to use the saw of some sort. It's not something you can hand saw out. So you need a cutter of some sort. I'll show you guys what I used. These work really well. It's just really the clearance because these cars sit so low. But I'm gonna jump under here and show you guys the Shifteck option. So looking at the Shifteck Resonator Delete, just get you guys a good shot on this if I can from underneath. Original clamps up front of the car, and then going all the way to the back, the Shifteck included clamps, which are awesome clamps. A trick with this though, guys, when you do this install, this is something that'll jam you up if you don't do it this way. Take the front clips off after you cut the old resonator out. Take them right off and put them right on the Shifteck pipe before you slide it on. That pipe's going to butt right up to the original pipe. It's not going to slide in. And then those clamps will go right around it, but it's the only way to get them to get the mid pipe to fit right in here. Otherwise, you're going to be struggling like crazy, and you're going to get one side in, but not the other side, and vice versa. So put the back side in first and use a rubber mallet to hammer the front end down into the back pipes, because those will slide into the stock pipes that are heading back to the muffler. And then once you do that, you can these will butt right up, and then you can just slide those clamps right on. And that's what it looks like, guys. It's an awesome setup from Shifteck, all mandrel bent, extremely high flow. And one thing you want to do on the front of this, cut off the front neck. That's going to give you another 135 CFM of airflow. Highly recommended.